What's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we found this amazing SEMA truck on Copart and it is destroyed. So what's going to happen to it? I think it's going to get parted out. Let's discuss. So here it is. We have this 2017 F-250. It is a platinum. Um, and as you can tell by these pictures, this thing is destroyed. Um, it's really hard to see here with the sun in it, but if we go up here, we can see that the roof is damaged. The bed is crushed, the doors are screwed up because this thing was rolled over. We all can see here that this entire front wheel is missing. Not a good sign. So I'm not sure how much suspension damage is here. Um, Here's another picture of the side of it here. If it would like to load, tail light's missing. But yeah, you can just kind of see here that this whole side of the truck is screwed up from being rolled over. Pretty cool bulletproof hitch there though. Here we have another side. Look at these wheels. These wheels are absolutely destroyed. And these are forged American forces, so they are not not easy to bend like that. This wheel up here, I mean, just take a look at that. I mean, it's just gone, completely sheared off. There we kind of get a preview of the front here. This truck was hit very, very hard in the front and more cab damage. You can see there that the sunroof is tweaked a little bit. We can see that again up here. Sunroof's off. And yeah, just look at that front end. Just absolutely hammered. Looks like we got some suspension damage underneath and another view of that rear tire that's just caved in. So what's going to happen with this truck? I think this truck is going to sell for around $30,000 to $40,000. These trucks are very valuable for parts. We can see here that it is on a upcoming lot, so there's no bidding going on it now. But I think that's the ballpark that you're going to be looking at if you would like to buy this truck. So what's going to happen if someone buys it? I'm going to go with the first route. I think they're going to part it out. The engine and trans in this truck. Probably good to go. But we're going to assume their engine and transmission are worth about $14,000. These 6.7s are very, very expensive. And yeah, they're good motors. We have some piping under the hood here. It does still have coolant in it, which is a little bit surprising. I I think if we look at this picture here, I think the radiators and front end of this truck took the brunt of the beating. So the motor and transmission should be good to go in my opinion, but that is a very expensive gamble. This is also a platinum, so it has the really, really nice dark red interior. However, the one slightly concerning thing is this dash right here. It is kind of popped apart, so I'm not sure, if your whole dash is tweaked a little bit from being rolled. We also have the seat bags all blown. It's kind of surprising for as hard as this truck was hit that the driver's side airbag didn't blow. Also, all the side airbags are blown. But you do have this really nice interior, and those interiors are very valuable. However, I'm confused about this. They took the headrest out to put speakers in, and somebody took their speakers out, which, hey, whatever. But I feel like that's not comfortable if you're riding in the backseat of this truck, but that is just me. We also have this suspension. If you know about suspensions, these things are very, very expensive. If we look up here, I'm gonna guess probably brand new. That's a $6,000 suspension setup. All those traction bars and everything are not cheap, especially powder coated to match the teal highlights of this truck. So we're gonna go with the suspension is worth about $4,000, and then the tailgate looks to be in pretty good shape here. If I can click on the right picture. It probably has a little bit of damage on it, but these tailgates with the steps, the backup cameras are extremely expensive. I'm gonna go with probably $2,000 for that. This tail light here is about $2,000. I think we have one good headlight yet. Yeah. That headlight's about $2,000. So it's all the miscellaneous things that really do add up on this truck that make it worth a lot of money. So I'm going to go with, if you parted this truck out, you're going to get about $40,000 out of it. I feel like that's fair, pricing things to move. So I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. So we're trying to buy it for about $30,000, part it out for 40, and have a bunch of fun tearing it apart. Now, the other thing that you could do with this truck is fix it. So let's discuss. Is somebody actually crazy enough to fix this truck? I'm gonna go with okay. These prices are just estimates. I have no idea what Illuma Duty parts go for, but these are estimates. So I'm gonna go with to fix this front clip. You're gonna need about $8,000. We're talking new hood, new bumper, grill, headlight, um, and it's going to be a very, very expensive day. These Then you're going to need 4 new wheels and tires. You're going to have to go about as big as what's on there so it doesn't look ridiculous because it has a big lift on it. So I'm going to guess you're probably going to be in the ballpark of $10,000 or $12,000 till you get wheels and tires put back on this truck. Then we're going to have to fix the interior. All these airbags we're going to have to put back in. Remedy the dash. That's probably going to be very expensive. Airbags are not cheap, even if you know people. So I'm guessing to fix the interior, you're going to be about $4,000. And then the other part of these trucks that nobody realizes how expensive they are these flipping mirrors. These mirrors, if you get the power fold, power tilt, heated mirrors, these even have the camera in them and they're paint matched, so they're going to be even more expensive. You're looking at least $2,000 a mirror. Like, I cannot believe how expensive these mirrors are. Um, you're for sure going to need another tail light, $2,000. You can get a bed. These limited duty beds are actually not that valuable because they're only from 17 and newer. You know, you can't put them on the old trucks, so they're really not in that high of a demand. So I'm going to go with you can get a new bed for about $2,000 as well. And then because this truck was rolled over, cab corners are not cab corners. Cab corners are meant the top here of the cab. Um, you can see like how bad it is right there. You know, the back windows shattered. This truck was rolled very, very hard. Um, and yeah, you can just see how tweaked everything is. So I'm gonna go with a new cab is probably $6,000. I have no idea what a cab costs, but if I had to throw out a number, that's what number I'm throwing out for it. Then you're gonna need doors. I'm not exactly sure what doors cost, but I'm gonna go with doors are probably about $4,000 as well. $1,000 per door sounds about reasonable for an Illuminati. This is the pearl white paint, so it's going to be very, very expensive to repaint it. Again, ask me how I know. And then the suspension. Okay, while it has, this very expensive, amazing suspension on it, there's a lot of things that are snapped. I'm pretty sure the tow truck driver did not care and just drug this thing through, drug it on and off his truck. So you're going to have to go through and fix that and get that suspension all dialed in. So I'm budgeting probably $3,000 for that. So all in total, you're gonna have about $50,000 in parts in this truck, not including your time to fix it. You know, this is not gonna be something you tackle in your backyard. This is gonna be a professional body shop job. I wouldn't be surprised if you have $20,000 more into it in time. So till you figure a $30,000 purchase price, $70,000 in parts and labor, you're looking at $100,000 into this wrecked truck that's going to have an R title because it has a salvage title now. So personally, I think this truck's going to get scrapped. I do not think that anyone is going to be crazy enough to put it back together. Maybe they will be. Maybe it would be a good YouTube project, but unfortunately, I just don't quite think it's there. I think this one's a little bit too far going for that. So let me know what you think. Would you rebuild this truck? Would you total it? Yeah, let me know what's going to happen to it. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy this video and other videos that we create, be sure to subscribe. Thank you.